Hello friends, and welcome to our pre-Christmas Irn Bru bonanza. As you can see, there's a whole bunch of bottles this year, because Irn Bru has blessed us with not one, but 2 limited edition flavors this year. Super exciting. So, today we're gonna try and compare the classic Irn Bru, which is not as classic anymore. More on that later. The sugar-free Irn Bru, the Irn Bru Extra, the Crimbo Juice, and the 1901 Irn Bru, which looks amazing in its really pretty glass bottle. And 1901 is also my favorite song by Phoenix. Anyway, that was a little trivia about me. So, let's get back to the controversy about the original Irn Bru. So last year, the sugar tax came to haunt Scotland, and Irn Bru decided that instead of making the original Irn Bru more expensive than the light Irn Bru, they basically just changed the recipe, so now it's kind of half sugar and half sweetener. It used to be 10 grams of sugar per 100 milliliters, and now it's only 5. And if you're 5 or lower, you basically are exempt from the sugar tax, so I guess good for them economically, but we'll see in a bit how it stands up to the amazing original. Actually, the 1901 has even more than 10 grams of sugar in 100 milliliters. It has 11, so yeah, that's a nice sharp number. So originally we mostly just wanted to try the special new one, because this one, the big ass glass one, came out just last week, and it's actually quite hard to find. It took us a whole day to hunt this down. Right now I can tell you that it's pretty easy to find in all larger Sainsbury's, and I've also heard that the new Princess Street Poundland, Edinburgh's fanciest and most hated Poundland, also is supposed to have it starting next week, so that's probably like from tomorrow for you first day watchers. Originally we were only gonna try this, then I realized that they also released this one in November, so that one had to be in the lineup as well. And then we kind of thought that, you know, if we're doing 2, then why not do all of them? I think that we're missing one actually, which is the energy drink Irn Bru. Have you ever had that?
Nope, and I don't intend to.
I think it's actually better, or I believe it's probably better than the energy drink Coca-Cola, because Irn Bru already has that kind of hard to describe flavor that a lot of energy drinks have. You know, that sort of like, I took a bag of Jolly Ranchers and melted them and added a bit of caffeine kick into it. So let's get started with the tasting. Sugar, 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 or you know, less sugar than before, but then maximum sugar at the end. I have my fancy glass. And let's see. So Simon's idea was to open these up in advance, and I thought that maybe for added comedy effect, I would try to open them up on camera, which I'm doing right now. Okay, so I call this like a tutti frutti bubblegum with like a bit of citrus in it, a bit of maybe a tiny bit of ginger. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below how you would describe the flavor of Irn Bru, because I always struggle with it. Okay. Ah. That's a strong fizz. I can't say that I taste the sweeteners in the updated original, so that's good. The thing is that Scotland is actually one of the very little number of countries in the world that will choose a local soda over Coca-Cola, and I like to stick it to the man, so please, Scotland, continue with that. Czech Republic actually has something similar with Kofola, which is also kind of undescribable, and yeah, it's a very love-hate thing, but like whoever hates it will get punched in the face by a Czech person. So I imagine that it's kind of a similar thing here with Irn Bru, right? Please don't punch me in the face. I like Irn Bru, I just don't drink it very much. So, I am usually not super sensitive to the flavor of sweeteners, especially in certain drinks like Coca-Cola. I'm pretty good with like light Coke. I genuinely cannot tell the difference, so I might not be the best person to do this. But like in cheapo sodas, you can always taste it, right? In cheapo sodas, the flavor of the sweetener tends to be kind of cloying and just like unpleasant and just cheap. Because sweeteners are cheaper than sugar. That's already kind of a sugar tax. You can taste it a little bit. So I would say that to me this has a slightly lighter taste overall, like the full fat one is a lot like richer. But yeah, let's see if the extra actually fulfills the promise. This is all a learning experience for both you and me, and it's all good. I'm realizing I probably shouldn't be tasting these while like sloshing them around my teeth. It's probably not very good for you, but almost no sugar in these so far. For the health. I will need to keep trying the sugar-free and the extra next to each other. I do like that.
Good. Straight from the bottle.
No, that's gross. I'm a classy lady. Here with my 5 Irn Brus.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I do like the extra so much more than the sugar-free. So I think I'm I'm gonna be burping so wildly. So surprisingly, I would say that so far, Irn Bru Extra is probably my favorite. It kind of feels like the sweetener taste in it is the least noticeable and the actual like flavor of the other stuff is the strongest, so thumbs up. Okay, so now, the Christmas one, I'm actually really excited for this. Instead of the original Irn Bru man, it has the snowman from the Christmas song. So this is supposed to be quite like cinnamony and gingery, apparently. It's supposed to taste like Christmas, but I imagine that they don't mean it tastes like Christmas in countries like mine, where you eat carp and potato salad. If it does taste like that, I would be surprised. Not sure if pleasantly. Okay, it smells like ginger ale. It's like a, so far, very kind of chaotically colored ginger ale. So this one has the same sugar content as the original now, so it's kind of like half and half. Like if you close my eyes and let me drink that, I would probably think this is slightly less spicy ginger ale. Okay, time to get to the piece de resistance, the Irn Bru 1901. It has this like really beautiful historical etiquette. It comes in a glass bottle, which apparently in polls comes out as Scotland's favorite way of drinking Irn Bru. Glass. It's humongous. It costs £2. And I think that it's pretty enough to buy as a souvenir. So if you're visiting Scotland now and you want to buy something that's a lot cheaper than whiskey and it still is Scotland's national drink, then I can only recommend this. Beautiful. Smells nice, like Irn Bru candy. So again, I'm bracing myself for the over double content of sugar. I don't mind. Yay, sugar. That's what keeps fueling these videos, by the way. Sugar and Red Bull.
And anxiety.
It actually doesn't taste any sweeter than the rest of them, I would say. I don't know, it's surprisingly, I think that it might be just the packaging, but to me, it tastes almost like more grown up, which is weird. Because like if you put more sugar into something, generally it doesn't taste more grown up. Let's refresh the palate. So I'm thinking that in the original, the addition of the sweetener actually kind of enhances the sweetness to the point where it tastes a lot more candy-like. While the old one, because it's just sugar, and it's, you know, the nice European sugar, not the, you know, corn syrup. Is that what it's called?
Yep.
Yeah, because that tends to be quite overpowering as well. But like good old fancy luxury sugar. And it also feels like it's not as aggressively bubbly. Oh, I like that. It's nice, it's nice. You should try. You guys. No, Simon.
Oh, we need to bulk buy that.
Yeah, I think that some people are already selling these. I've seen people sell these on eBay already for like 25 quid, when Again, it's only £2 originally, but it's already quite hard to find. I've seen people on Twitter buying whole box loads of them. So yeah, if you're lucky enough to find them in the wild, you should probably buy them before they're gone, because they're not supposed to be around for a long time. Same for the Crimbo Juice, but I would probably recommend this one over this one. I think that you will probably do better with a regular ginger ale or regular Irn Bru, but this guy, this is for the connoisseurs of Irn Bru among you. Okay, so now that we're done with this, I'd love to know about you. Have you tried all of these? Which one is your favorite? Are you super excited to try this fancy one? Do you like the design? Would you keep it at home? Would you fill it with Skittles? Or, you know, if you have any other creative use for an empty bottle of Irn Bru 1901, let us know in the comments below. If I don't see you before holidays start, I hope you have the bestest of times. Personally, I'm going back to Prague. I'm gonna see all my lost Prague friends and my large family that I see almost never, so I'm super looking forward to that. As always, you can follow me on my Instagram, either KakiBot or KakiBlog. If you follow me on KakiBlog, you're gonna get all the photos of Prague Christmas, and on KakiBot you get all the illustrations. You might want to follow me on that to see a sneak peek of this year's Christmas cards, which maybe some of you who are my very keen supporters might get in the post as well. Alrighty guys, thank you for joining me for this sugarific Irn Bru Palooza, and I will see you soon.